Start recording, stop recording button.
Hi everyone on YouTube. This is Hope again. I just want to say I have finally gotten 50 subscribers. That was a goal I had. So I appreciate all 50 of my subscribers very much. They don't always tell me who's subscribing, which makes me sad. Otherwise I'd do more shout outs. But I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'll just say all my subscribers because I'm very grateful for that. I'm outside today. It's a little windy out today. And I'm outside my home, and so if you hear some cars going by, that's why. I just thought I'd spend some time outside today since it's not as humid. Well, I was thinking the other day, and I was thinking about people with disabilities. And I was having a conversation with some of my disabled friends that I have, and how sometimes people don't know how to communicate with us, or people don't know how to explain things to us. And it got me thinking, for us in the disabled world, I know there are laws and regulations that state that in certain areas, like in workplaces, like in sheltered workshops, we're not supposed to probably fully know each other's disabilities unless someone tells you their disability if they want to disclose that. And that's all well and fine, but I had this thought, if we all knew each other's disabilities, whether that be mental, whether that be physical, whether it be you're in a wheelchair, or you're blind, or you have to walk with a walker, or you had a stroke, or you had a brain injury or something. I just wish there was a way that we could all learn about each other's disabilities and then look each other's disabilities up somehow on the internet and find ways to communicate things of any type of nature in our language of understanding. For example, say someone's mentally challenged in a way that they're 30-some years old, but maybe their brain function is of a 15-year-old, No offense to anybody that has that type of disability or any type of mental disabilities or any disability for that matter, but I'm just trying to make a statement that we need to learn how to communicate in the language that a certain person with whatever disability they have can understand. Like an example, I called this number the other day about the certain magazine for the blind, I think, or something like that you can order stuff off of. And I've been having a lot of struggles with labeling tape because I have a lot of music, a lot of CDs, and I love my music very much, and I'm trying to label all my CDs and then organize them and put them away and everything like that and get them all organized and not in boxes and whatnot. But I'm having struggles finding labeling tape that actually sticks, that's clear. And the label tape I have are Dymo tape, and sometimes it sticks and sometimes it doesn't. The backing comes off too easily to stick it onto something, so I don't think the adhesive sticks very well. But a long time ago, I'd got this one tape that was vinyl labeling tape it was clear, but it had a rougher feel to the front of it and not such a slippery feel. And that stuff seemed to stick a lot better, and I actually would have to have help taking the backing off of it so I can stick it onto whatever I was going to stick it on. Then the tape works. For example, when I was calling them, I was trying to describe this to them, and they couldn't describe it back to me to tell me if that tape was the vinyl or the Dymo. And I don't know if it's because they didn't have it on hand or they didn't have it in front of them. But that's something that, as a blind person, I struggle with. when I want to call somewhere to find a different way of getting different labeling tape. Because I've wasted a lot of money. I've bought it twice on 2 different sites on Amazon and another site for the blind. Well, Amazon's for everybody, but there's a special site called Blind Mice Mega Mall, I think it's called, or Mega Mart or something. I can't remember. Sorry about that. That you can get tape on and different things for the blind. And that tape didn't always work very well for me either. So that's one of the examples, like when you're blind and you call someone and you need something described and you're describing it in your language, but they see, so they don't understand what you mean. It's really kind of hard to... It's kind of like that. Like, we need to all learn each other's disabilities and learn how to explain things to each other.
YouTube now, doing everything
in
blind,
such a way that we all
chatting
can
with Nikki and my
understand.
friend Maya, attachment.
And it's really hard for me, you know? Like, I try to respect all disabilities and try to help with all disabilities wherever I am. If I'm able to help, I do. And that's why I want to talk about my disability on this channel and the struggles I have and just different things. And I always want to learn about different disabilities because I think it's interesting to learn how they do things. And I think it's really, really cool. And I think it's neat to learn about each other because then we can get a better understanding of each other, whether we have a disability or not. It's just something I'm struggling with, and I just thought I would do a video on it. And just sometimes, like as a blind person, when you're trying to explain something to someone, and you know, like how sighted people do the movements with their hands, you know? I've tried to do that to describe the shape of something, and it's like sighted people don't understand me, and I don't know why. If they're just not looking at me or what it is, but I've tried it a couple times, but it just doesn't seem to work. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm just really struggling with this labeling tape business because, like, I really want to label all my CDs and get them put away. So if anybody has any suggestions of different places of getting clear vinyl labeling tape, please comment down below. And I'm not saying any of this to offend anyone. I want to respect all disabilities, no matter how frustrating our disabilities may be for us and other people. I just want to find a way that we all can have unity and learn about each other and respect each other better and have a better understanding. You know, this kind of reminds me of a story. When I was in school, there was a young gentleman that could not talk, but he could make sounds. And every day at lunch, I would go say hi to him. And it was the coolest thing. It would put a smile on his face, people would tell me, and he would get so excited to see me. He would do his sound that he would do, and I would just be so grateful, and I would just talk to him and just say, "How are you?" And it kind of reminds me with what Special Books by Special Kids does. They kind of see everybody as human, and everybody, no matter what their disability is, deserves to be talked to like a normal person. Even if they can't fully put a conversation with you, sometimes they can in their own little way. Even if it's just a sound, sometimes you can just say hi to someone and it can just really make their day. And I met this person at the blind school and that I went to in Minnesota. And I was just so happy to make his day. And then I learned about someone at camp that I used to talk to that was in a wheelchair and totally blind and couldn't talk. And he would always be happy to see me too, and I would always go over and say hi to him and just different things like that, and just ask how he is. And sometimes he would do a sound and sometimes he wouldn't, But I was just grateful that I just was so amazed that they would try to talk to me, like even doing a little sound, that I could just make them happy just by saying hi. It's amazing how us humans operate sometimes. And I just wish there's a way we could all come together in unity and understanding. And it just touched my heart to be able to say hi to those people that couldn't talk but could yet make a little sound just to let me know that, yeah, I hear you. I'm happy to see you. And just if someone was just telling me that they smiled, or they kind of danced around like they were happy, or clapping, or, what have you. Not that I don't think anybody clapped when they saw me, but it just made my day that I could make their day. So just know, if you ever meet someone that can't talk, just a simple hello, and maybe a shake of the hand, or a tap on the shoulder, if it's okay with them, of course. Because as you know, you sighted people can see body language. I can't. So I just come up and say hi to the person in the lunchroom that I would talk to. And they'd always pretty much sit at the same table and every day with their staff. And I would always just say hi to them and go over and say hi and see how they're doing. And the staff would always tell me that they were happy. And that just made my day. So just know, a simple happy, hi, how are ya? Just a smile is just worth a million words in a sentence. It's worth it to go say hi to everyone. It's worth it to just, even if they can't talk to you, you're making their day just by talking to them. And it just really touched my heart, those two people that I met that couldn't talk, but they could do sounds. And it just made my heart happy that I would go up and talk to them and they would be happy. It made my day, and I often think of them and hope they're doing well. So just know, if you ever see someone with any type of disability, don't be ashamed of them. Don't be afraid of them. Go up and say hi to them. Go up and get to know them. Because I believe that no matter what your disability is, no matter what your race is, no matter what your color is, no matter if you're blind or deaf or have autism, everybody in the world deserves a friend. No matter how annoying someone can get. Sometimes you just need to back away from the person that's annoying you, but know that still they need friends. And then go back to them and maybe limit how much you hang out with them, but just know that everybody deserves a friend, no matter who it is. No one ever deserves to be alone. Everybody deserves friends. Everybody deserves family. Oh my goodness, there was a bird that was really close and it scared me. So I jumped. Goodness. So I just want to let you guys know, try to be kind and be friends with as many people as you can. And sometimes if you have to back away from a friend for a while because they're annoying you, then do that. But don't stop being their friend if you can help it. You know what I mean? Just try to still be their friend and try to make the most of what you have with them and find the positive in them. Well, I hope everyone has a great day, and I want to thank all 50 of my subscribers very much from the bottom of my heart. I am very happy and very grateful. And if anyone else would like to subscribe to my channel, please do. And please like and subscribe and share. It's Hope, Hope, space Ruge, Rouge. So that's Hope, space Rouge. Hope Ruge is the name of my YouTube channel. And I hope everyone stays safe and healthy and well. And remember, everyone deserves friends.
Stop recording.